and welcome to the week thus far. It is our last episode for season 6, so thank you for coming out. Big round of applause for yourselves. Yeah, we got a wicked show tonight. Yeah. Our guest this evening loves sports, and when I say loves sports, I mean this guy loves sports. Gord Steeves is here this evening. Mayoral candidate.
How do you know he loves sports? That's neat.
Oh yeah, loves sports. And our musical guest this evening is Mariachi Ghost. Fantastic group of guys. They're all here this evening, despite what we thought. Woo! And the biggest news of all, we would like to formally announce right here on the week thus far.
Can I announce? Can I make the announcement?
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So, I don't know if you've heard little rumblings, in the media, but it's true.
Right here on the week thus far.
It's true. I'm running for mayor. That's right.
Jon Wilson's running for mayor.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough. There's a lot of competition out there.
Let's hear those promises.
Okay, first of all, the rent is too damn low.
Too low!
We gotta raise that rent.
Get it up there.
Minimum wage too damn high.
Too damn high.
We gotta bring that down.
Put it down.
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna institute marine law.
Marine law.
Yeah. Do you know what marine law is, Dan?
I imagine it has to do with undersea life, John.
That's right. We're bringing the undersea life up.
Into the city.
Yeah. So
watch the hell out.
Those are all 3 of my promises.
Those are the 3. All right, well, that's a perfect time for us to segue into the next segment. I don't know, sometimes in this world there are good cops and sometimes there are bad cops, and here's an example of 2 bad cops.
Bet you didn't think we'd find you, did you, Domingo? Mistake number 1, head.
Listen, shithead. You're gonna tell us everything we want to know. You ever plan on going back to St. Matthew's and singing Christmas carols?
Whoa, what is that? Do you know who this man is? This man was in World War II and Vietnam. Won them both. Tore the Hitler clean in half. Beat the Vietnamese into submission with his bloody limbs.
Had sexual intercourse with 7 women.
Frightening, isn't it? Now, let's talk, turkey. Tell me what that is? Yeah, it's a waffle iron. I can make waffles all damn day.
Careful, it's hot. What the hell was that? You trying to jiggle those vision orbs in an attempt to emasculate my partner? You emasculate a puma, a lion, Thor, God of thunder!
I'm making a hand waffle.
God damn it, Magooch. God damn it, McGurkin. Your renegade antics are putting this precinct in hot water.
God damn it, Chief. We're like carpenters. You want to build a house, you gotta hammer a couple nails.
Don't try and simile your way out of this one. You loose cannons.
God damn it, Chief. What do you expect us to do? These perps make me sick. I'm gonna puke right now.
You screwed up for the last time. You got nothing on Domingo. Now we gotta turn him loose.
Chief, you can't be serious. Give me 5 minutes alone in there with him. I'll have him singing like a canary.
Not this time, boys. You're off the case.
Or not.
R2.
Are not.
R2.
Or not.
R2.
Are not.
R2.
Or not. R2.
God damn it. Looks like you got lucky this time, punk. But we've got our eyes on you.
One last thing there, Domingo. I know it was you that night. The elevator. I told him under no circumstances do I ever want to see you coming around here with that face.
God damn it!
All right. We'll be back with the news.
Rumors Restaurant and Comedy Club. From December 3rd to December 14th, we have John Roy. He's appeared on Conan and The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Details online at www.rumorscomedyclub.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Week Thus Far News Center, aka Tim Gray, and my own 2005 Dodge Caravans with a tarp over the two of them, it's time for the news. In a recent editorial, Winnipeg Sun columnist Tom Broadbeck revealed that for some taking the rapid transit corridor, it's actually slower than the existing transit service from downtown to the U of M campus. This is just the first part of a series Mr. Broadbeck is doing entitled, Are Things That Are Not Done Faster Slower Than Things That Are? Coming up next in the series, Tom will race a horse versus a cup of Greyhound semen. 2 Sundays ago in the prairies, a dedicated Saskatchewan Roughriders fan who was unable to use his tickets to the Grey Cup decided to give them away to the parents of a youngster receiving treatment for a serious medical condition. The parents were surprised, saying, "Thanks for the hand-me-down, but instead we're going to be here in the hospital with our sick kid." You moron. Documents from the Edward Snowden leak show that the Canadian government helped the NSA spy on world leaders while they were in Toronto during the G20 summit. From the spying, the NSA found out that South Korea thinks Sweden is totally hot. But Sweden wants to make out with Germany. So South Korea may bomb Germany. The Petro-Canada promo, buy a beer, save 5 cents a liter on gas, is drawing criticism from people who think it promotes drunk driving. What those critics fail to understand is that beer comes in sealed containers, allowing the purchaser to consume it at their own leisure. This is why Petro-Canada abandoned their other promo, drink 5 beers in our parking lot, get a free Twizzler. Randall Hopley of BC was given 7 years in prison for the abduction and 4-day confinement of a young boy. Reports say he seemed to perk up at the term, "We're giving you a 7-year," and then became crestfallen when it wasn't followed by "old boy." The University of Michigan has conducted a study on fruit flies. According to the study, fruit flies who anticipate sex but don't receive it live shorter lives. We at The Week Thus Far, however, believe this study does not extend to humans, as we think that a lack of sex only makes you stronger. We have to. In Knoxville, Tennessee, a 15-year-old high school student was arrested for lighting his teacher on fire. The student used the lighter to ignite his teacher's shirt and hair, and then fled the scene. The student defended himself by saying, "I got it bad, so bad, I'm hot for teacher." Wish we had the dad joke bell today. The grandmother and aunt of an Oklahoma preschooler were arrested after the child arrived at school smelling of marijuana and reportedly high from the drug. Suspicions arose when the 4-year-old displayed peculiar behaviors, such as insisting on finger painting for 5 hours straight, then being really into everyone's show and tell presentations. Japan has a solution for our global energy concerns: turn the moon into a giant solar panel. This idea becomes more credible when compared with Canada's energy solution: use Rob Ford's head as a nuclear reactor. English soccer player David Beckham recently revealed that he masturbated for a hazing ritual in 1992. In a related story, Week Thus Far, Jon Wilson, the co-host, recently revealed that, wow, the wording on this is atrocious. In a related story, Week Thus Far co-host Jon Wilson recently revealed that he hazes like 1 to 2 times a day, sometimes 3 if he can't get to bed. And that's the news, everyone! We'll be back with Gord Steeves.
For a taste of royalty, head to 120 King Street. Just look at that wood. Week Thus Far tapes at the King's Head Pub every Monday live at 8 p.m.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Week Thus Far. Thank you very much for joining us. Our guest this evening, by the way, in addition to loving sports, was also knighted in 1984 after a long and tumultuous career working in the Russian embassy, where he played a key integral role in the fall of the Soviet Union. Give it up and show some goddamn respect for Gord Steeves.
All right. Wow. Got some stripes on the couch.
Mr. Steeves.
Yeah.
Gord. They call you Uncle Gord.
Yeah, please do. Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
I feel more comfortable.
Oh, good.
I feel more comfortable.
What about Gordon Light Steeves?
Yeah, that would be terrific.
How about AC Stevies?
Yeah.
All right.
Not
No,
as good.
no.
No.
Somehow the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, eh?
That's what we'll call you.
Yeah, that'd be good.
The wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
No, we're going back to the Gordon Light Steve, whatever
Yeah.
it was. Yeah, it was good.
Oh, I see. Right,
we're
right,
all
right.
right.
That
We're
makes
good.
sense. So you'd rather be Gordon Light Steeves than the wreck.
There you go. Whatever.
Okay.
It's up to you. I think at this point
Moving
we're okay.
on. Yeah.
So, Gord, last time you were here, you had just given the key to the city to Gene Simmons.
Yeah, that was a hard one. Yeah, that was a tough one.
That was a tough one.
Yeah.
Do you guys
Yeah.
still keep in touch?
Yeah, you know, in a weird sort of way, I sort of felt like I kind of put myself out there for Gene, and I don't know if I necessarily feel like it's been reciprocated. Yeah, he's been strangely quiet. Oh. Yeah, he's been strangely quiet. Like I actually showed up in Detroit at the big show for KISS there, and I waited outside the door, and I was knocking, and he walked by. I said, Gene, it's me. Remember me? I gave you the. It just walked right by, like he didn't know me. Oh. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah.
Oh, and then he spat blood.
I'm just
probably.
kidding. He phones most days.
Oh,
He phones most days. Yeah.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
So let's say you've had a few drinks, you're lying in bed, you shoot Gene a text. Does he text back?
Yeah, it comes back right away. I suspect it might be his publicist, though. You know, on Gene, though, I gotta say, in all seriousness, I don't get it. I met the guy, sort of stood right face to face, and my wife, she loves this guy. And I think a lot of the ladies do, and I don't know that I don't see it necessarily. It's one of those things, but I guess he's a rock star, which is like you.
Yeah.
Right, there you go.
Yeah, like John.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Much like
Sometimes
me.
John plays some like 90s alt music on his acoustic.
Yeah. Mostly ukulele rock.
Oh.
Yeah. That's kind of thing.
Yeah.
Now, Uncle Gord,
Yes.
you just announced that you will be running for mayor of
Indeed.
Winnipeg.
Indeed, yeah. Do that.
For the people at home, how much do you bench?
Well, I probably go about 175, sort of one rep. But for if I'm doing a does, probably 90, 95. Yeah. Somewhere in there.
Doing a does.
Yeah.
High 90s, yeah.
But I mean, as you probably suspected, I'm packed full of Winstrol. Yeah.
Can we get a shot of the guns? Is there any chance of that?
I better run that through the publicist in the back. I don't know if that's okay or not. I mean, with that, no.
How's
no,
it look? Gun show
No,
or no?
indicating no. Indicating
Okay,
no.
all right. The sleeves will stay on.
Yeah.
We'll keep those guns in their
There you
sheath.
go. What do you got there?
That's
Oh,
the
there you go.
October surprise, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
We
We want to time it just right. I mean, we learned from the Obama campaign. We don't want to come up with that stuff too early.
Yeah.
And right now it feels early.
Yeah.
Wait till they're clawing at your door and then pack one big one.
Just get- yeah. That's exactly what we hadn't sort of crystallized it down to that point, but thank you. Now, that seems more clear. Yeah.
I'm good at this. Do you need another publicist? Do you need two?
Yeah.
Now, on a semi-serious note, and I know that it's kind of fading from the news, but it was such a big thing. You're going to be running for mayor.
Yep.
Rob Ford is clearly a crazy mayor.
Yeah.
Just how much crack should a mayor smoke?
Ooh, yeah. Well, you want to be careful with that, of course. And I mean, mayors out there are going to make their own choices, obviously, and who am I to judge, right? I mean, and what we do in this business is we don't sort of overtly criticize other mayors directly. That's disrespectful, particularly to another city. But get constructive criticism. If you're going to do it, maybe not on video of the two homies, like sort of underneath, like just like that. If you're going to do it. I mean, if you've got that sort of Jones where you got to be going to the Rock, I would probably leave. I would leave that last part out of it. That's my suggestion, right? That's just my thought. I'm not here to tell other people what to do.
I think that's an applause break for The Rock. That is awesome. Are you sure that it was St. Mattel that you were in charge of?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Now, you are a lawyer by trade.
Still am, yeah.
Yep. What is your favorite law?
There's a lot of good ones out there. I think I know the marine law is big.
Yeah, I like that one.
I think we all like that.
Yeah.
I mean, as lawyers, you go to law school, and
Yeah.
all the kids coming up love the marine law.
Yeah.
But some of us older guys, it's the criminal. But I mean, I think at the end of the day, if you had to sort of take a sort of cross section of every generation of lawyer, it's probably the cat bylaw.
Oh.
Yeah. Really? Probably the cat bylaw.
Like how many?
Feral cats.
Oh.
Feral cats and how many cats you can have in your house.
Is it 6?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay. I don't have 6 cats.
I'm sure it's a little more reasonable.
6 cats is illegal.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not.
Look, John,
I'm
you
not
want to run
messing
for
around
mayor?
anymore.
Okay, I might need
Yeah, do you
to.
have 6 cats?
John can't run for mayor with 6 cats. It's illegal.
Right.
You may as well have a
no,
crack
that,
pipe in your mouth.
I thought that whole marine law thing was a bit irrelevant, but the cat bylaw infraction that makes you unelectable,
Okay, well,
despite the Rob Ford good looks.
No.
campaigning is hard.
It is.
It's really hard.
Yeah, you've got to watch what you say.
Yeah.
You got to watch what you say.
Now, John was talking earlier about the chickens in the backyard thing.
Yeah.
What is your stance on that?
Well, oh boy, that's
Delicious or not
that
delicious?
is cutting right to the crux of the matter.
I don't have any chickens in my backyard. Just,
The 6 cats would get at him, I
Yeah.
suppose. Yeah.
I mean, I don't have any more chickens in my backyard.
Right.
Right, yeah.
We can stop you, you know. Yeah. Just so you know.
You're going to get buried before you even start, John.
There you go. But we'll see.
Now, Gord,
Yep.
before we go, is there a message that I know last time you were on the show, that was about 5 seasons ago, no big deal. You were on the show and you had a message for the constituents that you wanted to get out there. Do you have a message this time?
Yes, I do. We need to make this, I mean, it's a great town. We love it here. We all live here. It's our place. It's warm outside. What we need is to make this city just a little bit cooler and more fun and more downtown and more hip and more happening. I know that sounds, sometimes we lose sight of that, I think, as a people. But when people come here, and they do come here in surprising numbers and more, for business reasons, for a million different reasons, we need this area, more King's Head, more Corridon, more Market Exchange, more Osborne Village, more things that make our city attractive. And There's different ways of doing it. We don't have enough time to go into it, but I'm going to ask everybody to sort of think about that, how to make our city a little more fun and a little more attractive, because that is, I think, what the identity of a city should be. A city should be the spectacular representation of the citizens that live within it. And we're a great city, but we're fallen sometimes a little bit short in that area, in my opinion. If I could leave a message, that would be it tonight.
Sounds good.
right.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
You also have a dog, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Dog
do.
owner.
There you go.
Gord Steeves, thank you very much for stopping by. Mayoral candidate, dog owner, sports fan, the man who destroyed the Soviets. Give it up for Gord Steeves. Loves wrestling.
That was not easy.
Are you tired of the same old coffee news month after month? Well, grab a copy of Week Thus Far Monthly. Yes, Week Thus Far Monthly from the creators of the Week Thus Far television show. If you're interested in having it in your business, contact Dan Ewan at dan@weekthusfar.com. That's dan@weekthusfar.com.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. Even though it's not the last episode of the season, it's the last live one like this. We will have a 1-hour Christmas special that will be coming out very soon. Very exciting. Oh man, it is going to be exciting. And I'm serious. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Rumors Comedy Club and Restaurant, the King's Head Pub and Eatery, and now the Frame Arts Warehouse. Yeah. And on that note, make sure you come down to the King's Head Friday night for Rubber Soul and Saturday night for the Dust Rhinos. And now I would like to thank the cast members for all of their hard work. Craig Ward, Ryan Ash, Tim Gray, Rory Fallis, Jon Wilson, Dana Smith, Chad Anderson, Mike Bloomquist, Andy Noble, Will O'Donnell, Rory Tracy, J.D. Renault, Old Ball Coach, Jordan Wellwood, Matt Nightingale, Mike Green, Shannon Rauke, Justin Lashinsky, Jared, Lindsay Loster, Seb Ball, Natalie DeKisto, Corey Falvo, which I wrote Gray Falvo, Quinn Green, Tobias Osiki, Dan Goldberg, Jay Kanuja, and Will the bartender. Paper tips, get the bell. Gord Steeves, would you like to thank anyone before you go?
I think you named everybody in the city. I think. Yeah, I think we're good.
Sometimes you have to.
Maybe the Jets for winning. They won tonight.
Yeah!
Bravo.
That's a good feeling. Yeah. Well, you got to win some once in a while.
Yeah.
All right. Our musical guest tonight is a fantastic group. These guys, actually, I went to school with one of them, and then he turned out to be this incredible musician, and all of his friends are as equally incredible as him. They tour the world and space. Give it up for Mariachi Ghost.
Yo soy como el cascabel, yo soy como el cascabel, que antes nadie se rebaja, que antes nadie se rebaja. Yo soy como el cascabel, yo soy como el cascabel, yo soy como el cascabel, que antes nadie se rebaja, que antes nadie se rebaja. Yo soy como el cascabel. Si alguien desearía mi piel, con mi sonaja que mi mordedura es cruel. Si alguien destella mi piel, si alguien destella mi piel, le anuncio con mi sonaja que mi mordedura es cruel. Ay, como resumba y suena, resumba y va resumbando, resumba y va resumbando mi cascabel en la arena. Ay, como lastima y corta, lastima y va desgarrando como una garra en la mano, la que te va destazando.
ya no tienes miedo de perder, no tienes miedo del poder, no tienes miedo del saber. Ya no tienes miedo de perder, no tienes miedo de querer, en las garras el placer. Y yo no quiero, piensas en vivir, ¿por qué no piensas en pelear? ¿Por qué no piensas en ganar? ¿Por qué mejor no piensas en vivir? ¿Por qué no piensas en pelear? ¿Por qué no piensas en matar? Mejor conviértete en jaguar. 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 Mejor conviértete en jaguar.
¡Ay, solita y soledad!
¡Ay, solita y soledad!